brought your...
I almost forgot.
It's been 2 weeks.
We took a week off for the first time in a long time.
We did. We had some illnesses. We had some softball. We had lots of things, but we took a week off.
No new video games.
No new video games. But thank you for sticking around, and welcome back to the Master of Unlocking podcast. So, at last we left you, previously on the Master of Unlocking podcast, we were going to do the Arby's chicken nuggets. And Jason has some here with him.
Oh, is that what? Okay, that's what's in there. Is this the first one you've had? I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, I didn't, let's put it this way. I didn't care for them the first time.
Okay.
Really? I thought they were fine.
They're fine. I mean, I guess they're fine. They're okay.
I appreciate the attempt at making not, like the pressed chicken nugget. It's not that.
The Wendy's nugget, the McDonald's nugget, the Burger King nugget. Those are like tiny tenders.
They are. They're restaurant quality nuggets.
I like those.
Yeah.
Yep. I give them a 7.
It's like if tenders came off the line and they were like, this isn't big enough, we can't put this in there.
Right.
They're
now,
like, okay.
Now I got to remember if they were that bad.
I'm like a 7. Yeah, they taste more like chicken tenders to me.
Yeah.
Pretty good, in my opinion. I like them a lot. I like them better than any of the 3 that I just mentioned.
You made a good call. Is that ranch? You ranch with them. You made a good call there. Their barbecue sauce is terrible.
Oh, bummer.
It's really bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and their like
Arby's sauce?
What is that? What is an Arby's sauce?
It's delicious, is what it is.
Yeah. I don't know.
What is that?
It's
What's
very
in it?
runny.
It's way sweeter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
Their barbecue sauce was garbage.
Did they put that on their sandwiches, the Arby's sauce?
I mean, you can put it on. It's not on it to begin with, but maybe that was the deal. Maybe I guess I did the... I just went full fat that day. I went full roast beef sandwich, curly fries, and a side of...
Oh, man.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
What do you think? Okay, right now, real time.
They are more chicken tendery. Like they're a decent chicken tender. At the same time, could use a little more pepper or something. About all.
Yeah.
Like just a little more flavor, or maybe just get a good sauce with them. But they're a solid Tyson chicken out of the freezer, which at the same time is like a 6 or a 7.
That's I think that's different than that, though, because like a Tyson... Well, I guess if you're talking the strips...
Yeah.
But if you get the Tyson chicken nuggets, it's that like pressed stuff again. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a little weird. Like it's unique at least.
If you told me to pick fast food nuggets, and we're just going nuggets, not introducing a complication like a popcorn chicken or a strips.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I'm going these.
Yeah.
I am every time. Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
I mean, there's something to say about like McDonald's nuggets for me.
Yeah. There's a certain comfort food level with that you just need that with like on top add the fries. Yeah. There's something there, but
yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I think you might be right on this. I might go 6.
I think
6.
I'm a 6 too.
Yeah,
and
they're good.
If they had a killer sauce,
maybe
higher.
I should have tried it with
Arby's
Arby's sauce. That's what I should have
I did the Arby's sauce and it was fine.
Oh, okay.
It was fine. So, okay.
Also, pretty pricey.
Oh, yeah.
Arby's is kind of expensive.
Yeah. Like, I didn't expect, because they come in a package of 9 for some
9,
reason.
which I guess $3 for 9 is not bad.
$3? Yours was $3?
They were part of the $3 menu.
I paid like $6 for this.
Yeah, you could get a regular roast beef and these for $3 a piece.
Oh, if you get them by themselves, they're like $6.
Yeah, that was the 2 for $6 deal.
There's a 9. The 2 for $6 is a 9-piece. See, that's what happened. Because I said, give me the smallest one you got. He's like, that'll be a 4-piece. No, he sounded totally normal. That'll be a 4-piece, and it was like $3.30 something.
Gotcha.
For a 4-piece.
Yeah, I got the fatty 9-piece.
They're pretty big too.
Oh yeah, they're decent size.
Sizable.
Yeah.
They might as well call them like chicken strip juniors or something.
Yeah.
Son of chicken strip. Yeah, right.
I'm a lush.
Jeez. Get a hold of yourself, Logan.
Chicken fingernails. No, that's not good.
What was it?
That's not good.
Chicken fries.
Kind of ill after you
Chicken
saying
testicles.
That. It's not your fault. I'm not mad at you for saying it. I'm just not feeling great right now.
Just trying to figure, like, there's got to be a chicken finger nuggets. No, chicken finger.
You say asshole or taint or anything
I was
else.
going for something on the finger, like knuckle. No, that's not any better.
Chicken phalanges.
Chicken.
Metacarpal.
Yes.
Chicken
carpals.
Chicken carpals.
Chicken.
Something like that. You know, I just pulled up Chew Boom here.
I got one.
I've got one too, so I'm curious what yours is.
It might be the same.
Okay, I have not pulled up Chew Boom in a while, but I'm more just confused because these are all like snacks and not restaurant things.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to do with it. But go ahead.
Taco Bell? Is yours from Taco Bell?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. The fries are coming back.
Okay.
But they also have let me read it off. Loaded taco style nacho fries.
Taco style?
Taco style nacho fries.
Okay.
Debut on July 22nd.
Okay. What are they?
Let me click on the article.
Okay, I'm trying
all I'm
to
seeing is the
dig through
picture
here too.
If you basically tell me that this is like nacho fry poutine, I think I'm in.
Nacho fries topped with seasoned beef, nacho cheese, spicy ranch sauce, red strips, lettuce, cheddar cheese, and tomatoes.
2 kinds of cheese and ranch sauce.
I like how it's just red strips. Like they don't even say what it is.
Aren't they like the Fritos chips thing?
Well, they're like they're like the skinny strips.
Okay.
But
I think that sounds good.
I looked at that and I'm like, that looks amazing. So
Okay, I'm looking at it here. My other option was Jimmy John's has introduced 2 new wraps. They're summer wraps.
But those fries though.
Did you hear
The disgust.
Did you hear Caleb?
You're telling me a wrap?
Here's where my head was. I'm like, okay, this thing looks insanely delicious, and Logan's got something that he's going to try to top it
I'm
with.
not trying to top you.
So what kind of obscene fast food fried thing is he going to throw at me here? And then you're like, Jimmy John's has wraps. That's where my head went.
There's exasperation, and then there's whatever that was, Caleb. Something beyond the scale of disappointment.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we had it in our
you better
area,
be careful. Caleb's about to cancel the podcast.
I know.
You swing and miss here.
No, what I would be, this is not fast food, but I would like to try the Kraft macaroni and cheese ice cream.
You're on your own.
Okay, all right. It's there.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Wait a minute. Popeyes launches new chicken nuggets that look exactly like Arby's chicken nuggets. But we all know that you can't go to Popeyes and get anything, so that's a complete waste of time.
Popeyes here is a waste of time. So
CiscoFoods.com announces nationwide chicken tender launch, chicken tender junior launch.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get myself a Jimmy John's wrap at some point and enjoy myself, and then I'll go and get some Taco Bell.
Well, I'm not opposed to like doing that. I'm not. I just in my head it was that you were going to supersede.
Oh
the
no, I
nacho
wasn't going to
fries.
supersede you.
And I was like, "What is it?" Because I was excited. I was excited
I'm
that there
sorry.
was something that was going to be like a grosser plate of food than the nacho fries.
Sorry, I couldn't outgross you today. I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to be like, this is a burger, but it also has a chicken patty on it, and it's covered in cheese and then fried, or something like that.
A couple weeks ago, we were going to get a salad. That's why I
had forgotten that. Yes, I mean that's true.
We were trying to maybe think of a healthy thing, so I had a wrap.
So let's table that for at least 1 week.
Okay, we'll table the wrap.
Yeah.
We'll do our crazy Taco Bell nonsense. I haven't had Taco Bell in at least a month, which is probably sacrilege. So I think it is when we're due.
Yeah,
that surprises me.
That I haven't had Taco Bell in a month.
Yes,
I had Taco Bell on when I was on vacation, so early June would have been the last time I had Taco Bell. So I'm due. It's been 6 weeks that my stomach I might not handle it.
I am definitely going to try to customize my way to chicken. on these fries.
Okay.
We'll see if it goes
That's fair.
all right.
You app it, probably. See if you can app it. If not, you might have to just talk some sense into, hey, welcome to Taco Bell. I'm going to take your order.
I have to tell them I'm extremely allergic to the beef or something like that.
No, you're allergic to newspaper because that's what it mostly is.
Sand.
Sand and ground up newspaper. I'm okay with this life I've chosen. if Taco Bell's ground beef.
You guys play video games?
I did.
No.
No.
He's gonna cancel the podcast.
Let's put it this way. I did not play a video game until 24 hours ago.
Okay.
In 2 weeks. So.
All right.
I mean, there's not a whole lot out right now.
No, there's not. But I somehow played like 3 games in the last 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how.
That's pretty good.
So I did that. Did you guys play anything before I guess we get into that?
I'm really eager to ask you about the 2 games you're playing.
I'm playing 2 games.
Well, the 2 that you have mentioned you were going to play.
Oh, okay.
And I think you picked one, but I'm still really curious how that's going.
So you're talking Persona Strikers.
Persona 5 Strikers.
I am right at the 3rd boss.
Which is what? Help me, because I played
like the ice area.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm at I think so. I went to the castle or whatever, and then it was like you can't get in here yet. So then you have to go back and yeah. So I think I have to do some stuff in the overworld and then go in and fight.
That's the mayor where there was the ice sculpture accident, correct? Yeah. Haru.
Yep.
Haru's
the main. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one's all right.
Haru's a main?
Probably. They each member of the Phantom Thieves has a attachment to the particular jail and boss. So they all either have a connection to that character or they're like, this is terrible, and this is why it really means a lot to me that we take care of this situation. So
did the first one have a particular?
I'm pretty sure, but I might be wrong about that.
The second one was Yusuke.
Maybe the first one is Joker's.
Maybe.
And Joker doesn't say anything, really. Yeah. Maybe.
No, it was on. It was.
Was it on?
Because she was like going to the fashion show or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Even you've seen that.
I've seen that. I started the second one, but I'm trying to remember who that was with. Is that?
It's the author.
Oh, so it was Yusuke's?
Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
The young novelist.
That's right. Yeah. I got about an hour into it, and then that's where I fell off.
The more I play that game, the more I like it. I think mostly because I'm playing on easy, so I don't have to engage with every system in there because there are so many systems. But just going in and trying to hit the triangle so that you go into battle with an advantage, and then just doing the all-out attack. And then you start with like everybody at half health, and then you just mash your way through it. That's fun.
And then if you really, really have to, you can find, a weakness pretty easily by cycling through Joker's personas.
Yep. So that was a question I was going to ask you is when you play that, do you mostly just play as Joker?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, unless the one more mechanic has me bouncing around characters, or if a character is particularly... Like, if their persona is the main weakness of a boss, I might lean on that character. But otherwise, no, it's almost all Joker all the time.
Okay. I've just now started to rotate around a little bit because in the ice area, everything is weak to fire, basically. Mm-hmm. So I've been using An because that's her, like, main thing. So I've been running around as her. But before that, I was just using Joker, and I'm like, am I missing this? Am I, like... missing the experience using these other characters? It seems like kind of no, because they play the exact same except for he has like access to more personas.
Yeah, and if you want to, unless you feel like I almost feel like that's fan service. Like if you love Ryuji and you want to run around as Ryuji, then go ahead.
I do really like running around as Morgana because he makes all the little cartoon noises when he jumps and stuff.
Yeah. He's got those little legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you still like that. You're probably gonna catch up to me as I try
Where
to finish.
you?
I'm in the jail past that.
Okay.
I'm in the area that's past that. So probably by next week you will have passed me. But yeah, I wanted the update there. I'm the same way. Like, the more they tell that story, the more I care mostly about what they have going on and just watching their relationships play out.
And now that I'm starting to see the cycle and the pattern of it, I'm kind of like, okay, well, if I spend, a couple hours in this jail, then I'll get back to the cutscenes where they talk, and then I'll be able to explore the city a little bit, and then I'll get new recipes, and like there's a definite cycle to it. So I'm getting into that a little bit more.
And maybe you'll go to a restaurant, and eat some sushi or something, or eat some hot pot.
Yeah,
it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
And you'll get what do they call it? The social link boost in there. I can't remember. Bond. Yeah. Maybe that'll raise. I like that game a lot. It's much simpler than Persona 5.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that because it's already better than the anime.
Right.
So enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically all I've played over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a lot. So if that's what you've been playing and you're there, that makes sense. Because there's a whole lot of video game there. Are you with me on the side quest stuff?
I'm doing it for now.
You are?
I might burn out on it. We'll see.
I burn, but you're probably right at the spot where I was like, I can't do this anymore. But I did all of them up to right where you're at.
So far, they've been really easy to just knock out.
Okay.
And it's good podcast fodder.
I'll talk about that all the time just because I like that game a lot. So.
Was there another game you were playing too, or is that?
Nope, that's basically it. I did not go back to Yakuza yet. It was just what Jason was hoping for.
No, one of them.
Yeah, as long as you go back to one, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Eventually, I will hold you to account. Today's not that day. Today's not that day.
Today's not that day. Mm-mm. Well,
Johnny 3 games.
Johnny 3 games.
Wow.
So I'll just I did play just more Ratchet and Clank. I played a couple more hours of it. There, that was easy enough. I played Space Jam. That game is terrible.
It's not the worst game.
It's pretty bad.
It's not good.
No.
May I interject?
Yeah.
If I could play referee.
Uh-huh.
You like those kind of games?
I like those kind of games.
Not really your jam, those kind of games, right? So he comes at it from like a...
I'm so overanalyzing to beat him up.
Yeah, he comes from a place of...
He comes from Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage, Turtles.
Yeah.
Like he's very into The Simpsons. He's very into the good versions of those games.
Side-scrolling beat 'em ups. Yeah.
And through that prism, it's fucking awful.
Sure.
But through Everyday Gamer,
if you look at every game ever made, it's probably like in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah,
right there.
Okay. Maybe. I'd go lower 40% range.
All right, that's fine. I'll hear that. But I refuse to let you two argue about this.
Okay.
There's more important things to argue about.
More importantly,
yeah, do we just want to take a quick pause here and go, did we all watch Space Jam? Yes.
Well, I for sure did.
I did.
Uh-oh.
Did you, Jason?
I definitely watched it today.
Okay.
I
all right.
watched it today
Game break
with my daughter.
Space Jam talk.
I liked it. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I liked that movie.
I knew you would.
I liked the latter third.
Okay, see,
the first 2/3 I thought were pretty terrible.
I am basically reverse of you.
Really?
I thought the game itself was the weakest part.
I thought all of the forced Warner Brothers fan service nonsense into it was really poorly done.
This is where I don't understand why people are saying that. Because with Disney, they do that kind of stuff all the time, and people love it. And then when Warner does it, everyone hates it.
When Warner does superheroes, they do them bad too. So
yeah, I just don't know how. Like, I looked at it like this is a bunch of really cool cameos. Like, they put freaking I mean,
the Iron Giant, King Kong.
They had all kinds of like weird. What was? I don't even know what that old black and white movie was. Was that like Casablanca or something?
It was, the Play It Again, Sam. Yeah. So the Casablanca was in there.
I was enjoying that. I was like, this is super weird and dumb, and I enjoy this. And
I thought it felt
everybody
overly
else,
forced. That was
yeah.
all.
See, that's what everybody keeps saying that, but I don't. I guess I don't see the difference between that and like Kingdom Hearts. You know.
I'll throw gas on that fire if you want. See, this is the argument worth
I guess
having.
I'm just not like. I guess I'm trying to think of like how it was.
You're gonna let him go to Kingdom Hearts like
Kingdom
you?
Hearts that was
like
expected. Like that was the thing. Like everybody knew you were going to the Disney Worlds and you spent like 2 hours there. This was like here's 30 seconds of. Like, I'm in Harry Potter movie. I'm a Hufflepuff. I told you I was. Now we're going to Metropolis, and we're going to go here, and you're going to be a superhero for 30 seconds. Now we got to go over and go to be in. Here's 10 seconds of a Casablanca movie, and now we're going to do that. Like, what the freaking hell is going on here? Like, it was. And my kids are sitting there going, "This is dumb."
Well, yeah. They're
Okay,
not gonna...
sure. Yeah.
Like, yeah. I guess it was just. It was just too much. Yeah. Like it was. Yeah, that's all. Like I shouldn't say the first. Yeah, it was the first initial stuff with LeBron and his kids, the ball thing, funny. Like every time I said ball, like that was hilarious. But then yeah, like it just got weird. I don't know. Like there was a section there where it just lost me. The whole movie did.
The funniest part to me though was halftime.
Oh yeah. Halftime
that was
great.
the best part of the whole movie.
That was the best part of the whole movie.
It really was.
We decided that we're gonna air spoilers if all three of us have seen a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, when he says, "What is it? Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh God, he was in Friday Night Lights."
Yeah, he was
wasn't
in Friday Night Lights.
I totally forgot about that.
He's like, and he says it a couple more times. He's like, "Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose, guys."
Yeah. Yeah.
I love how they then insinuated like the whole room wasn't in on the joke. So who was it? What character goes, "Well, you gave us the B and not the A."
Right. It was Daffy. It was like
Daffy's like,
you found Michael B. Jordan. You couldn't find Michael A. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys know? Like pretty much right away.
Well, I think once I saw the silhouette a little more,
that's when
like,
I noticed.
Yeah, I was like, "That's Michael B. Jordan, isn't it?" Like,
I died laughing there.
So
like
good.
way harder laughing than I should.
So
have.
good.
That-
No,
yeah.
I was laughing pretty hard too. So good. It was great.
Sadly, I think that was probably one of the only times I openly laughed in that movie.
A+ on that part.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well done.
Yeah. I'm not saying that the first Space Jam is Oscar worthy by any means.
Well, that's the other major complaint that I keep seeing on the internet is that LeBron is a bad actor, and I'm like, oh, because Michael Jordan
was such a great actor.
Yeah.
Like LeBron acted in that other movie with Amy Schumer, Trainwreck,
and
I thought
he's great in Trainwreck.
I thought he did really good in that.
He's very good in Trainwreck.
At the same time, he's acting to nobody in this movie. So I kind of give him a little bit of a pass, and I think the content of this, you're something in your eye, you're okay over there.
Yeah,
Did you get a chicken nugget in your eye?
It's all right, carry on. I just get so emotional about Space Jam.
I know.
Just...
But I think, again, just the content wasn't great. Like, even the Looney Tunes jokes were pretty flat.
Looney Tunes is generally, I mean... It's a lot of physical humor. It
is, and
and it's.
I guess we've all
stuff
seen
that
it before.
hasn't aged well either.
Right.
That's all right though. That's so good. That's why no one's kids, especially yours or anyone's, know who the Looney Tunes are.
Right. I mean, we've tried watching them. They've.
I will give you the fact. I think they went back to the Matrix too many times.
Yeah.
Because they pulled that same joke like 4 times.
Yeah. And the Matrix.
But there's a Matrix movie coming up, Caleb. So
right, there was a little too much corporate synergy. Yeah,
I disagree with that. Like, I think it was cool that they brought in just a whole bunch of random IP from all over the place because it was like I've never seen it much like that. You know, like it's just stuff from all over the place that they just brought in and
They were one Scorpion and Sub-Zero away from having me just forgive them for anything.
I'm actually surprised they weren't in there, considering what else they've thrown in there.
You had Ernie Johnson in there. Like, how awesome is that?
That's pretty good.
It was great having EJ in there, that's for sure. Which is why I think I like the game better.
The TNT thing was pretty good too.
At the beginning, when he threw the TNT,
throws
it has
the TNT
the logo on it.
Yep. And then they played the inside music.
They played the inside music. I was like,
pretty good.
This is good.
I will admit, I do not know who the color commentator was.
I do not know who he was.
I don't know who that was.
He's an African American. He's a stand-up comedian. Had a sitcom on Fox.
What was his name?
Rel.
Ariel.
Yep.
I did not know who he was.
Yeah.
He has done Kevin Hart projects. He's done Tyler Perry projects.
Okay.
Yeah. If you guys were brothers, you'd know who he was for sure.
Probably.
That's just the truth.
That's
of it.
fair.
I also I don't think I had the expectations you did, or even you. Honestly, I had zero.
Well, I had zero expectations too.
No, you clearly did, because you were disappointed.
I was
way
disappointed
too
in
much
the
to not
stuff.
have. Yeah, whatever you were expecting, you got some disappointment on you.
Yeah,
you do.
It's bad.
I don't know. Like, it could have been amazing, and it could have been terrible, and I still would have felt the same way about it. I don't know. What did we expect?
Yeah. That was how I went into it. Was like, I'm just hoping that I enjoy this, and I did. So
I don't regret the 2 hours I spent with it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I don't either, and it's long.
It's too. Yeah, it was. I think it was. I looked at it when it first came out. It was like hour 55. Okay.
Yep.
Like,
I thought I don't hate the entire Warner family of
I don't
IP,
either.
especially when like Pennywise and all the other like really awful Warner Brothers villains are standing by the villain in the movie.
Or like the Clockwork Orange guys.
I'm like, they really they brought out everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
and
that's effing Pennywise.
Right.
Like, please God, don't let my daughter ask me who that is. Cause
I got the questions.
Did you?
Yeah, and I think that part would have been just been like, yeah, here we brought all of the Warner Universe around, and they're the ones here in the crowd, and it was like legit cameo stuff. It's the 20 minutes they spent going around to all the worlds that I didn't like. Oh. That's where I was lost. But I'm perfectly fine with them like being in the crowd, like the just awful like guy that was dressed as Robin, who just like he was just all packaged too. Like it was.
I don't remember that. I missed that one.
He was behind the hoop.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on there. Yeah.
Do you think that I was watching this? Do you think that this is where I'm the worst? Like, and I admit, like, I'm the worst in this regard. Do you think that true basketball fans, or I should say, sorry, do you think true football fans are offended by Ted Lasso the way that I'm offended by the basketball in this movie? Like, I'm with LeBron. Like, your game is dumb. I hate it. Mm-hmm. I love NBA Jam, and I love NBA Street, one of my favorite games ever. And for some reason, I'm mad at this because the basketball is not simulation of some kind.
It was a little too ridiculous.
I'm just really like, thank God he shot one fadeaway jumper normally. It's like, oh my God, thank you. He shot a normal shot.
Yeah, like it could have been fine if they would have kept the points the same. Even
I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Maybe I don't know.
This is why I'm the worst. Like, no fun at all. Like the 1,000 points and like taking Klay Thompson and AD and Dame Lillard and not really or Taurasi, not really using them, like, or letting their talents like in any way be in there. Also, like, let Klay Thompson hit a three.
Right.
Let Dame Lillard dunk on a tune. I don't know. Like, but whatever. I get it. That's too much of a basketball fan in me. So
that there were two WNBA players, Diana Taurasi, and I do not know who the other one was.
So
I don't either.
They never
in the
said
credits,
her name.
they gave three. In the credits, there were three WNBA players: Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, and somebody else. But
it was definitely not Sue
It
Bird.
was not Sue Bird. That's
Sue
for sure.
Bird in the movie at all?
She gets a credit for it. That's why I was like,
did she do mocap or something?
Maybe she did a mocap, but Tarasi's the snake, and I don't know who the spider is.
Yeah, I don't know who that was either.
So as long as I'm not alone on that,
I felt like
they never said her name.
because they did everything so quick. That montage of like, hey, we scanned these NBA players, and it was just boom, 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 and it was done. It was for even Clay, AD, and Dame, they weren't really in the movie. It's kind of weird. Where you look at least like Sean Bradley got more screen time in Space Jam.
The original Monstars.
Yeah.
I like that scene from the original Space Jam quite a bit, where they're at the garden and then they get extracted.
Right.
I do actually like that better than whatever this was. I get that they used it to set up the app and the.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
Don't get me wrong. The original Space Jam is like 10 tiers above this.
Sure, I agree.
And still not a great movie, but still.
The 3 millennials in this room agree that the first Space Jam is better.
And it's not because we hate LeBron, which is what most people think.
I love LeBron.
I love LeBron too. I'm just saying there's a large group of people our age who are just going to always be LeBron sucks, Michael Jordan's the best basketball player ever, and I don't care what you say, LeBron's a terrible human being. That's just going to be their thing.
Yep.
So LeBron is a great basketball player. Not a terrible human being.
But going back to that, so in the game, did you finish the game?
No, I played about like 30 minutes of it, and I was
Did you get to the second boss?
I don't even know what a boss is in that game, I feel like. Is it because there's like different levels and then...
So the first one was the brow.
I'm not even to a boss yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the second boss is the White Mamba, which that confused me a lot.
Who's not in the game... Not in the movie, right?
Tarasi.
It's Tarasi.
Oh, it's Tarasi.
The
Mamba is the snake.
Is that her nickname?
No.
Not in real life, no.
No?
No.
Okay. All right.
I assume at that point it's just because she's a snake.
Okay, so at that point it's just like, I don't know. I think they kind of screwed up the WNBA integration then because like they got the nickname wrong in the game. We don't even know who the second one was. Like,
yeah, I've never heard
I don't know. That
Tarasi.
That would be, I guess, my biggest criticism with that movie. Then is, I don't think they handled that well.
Yeah, if I just Google White Mamba, I have a feeling it's just going to be a lot of Brian Scalabrine.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've.
Wait a minute. White Mamba, WNBA. It was the first thing that popped up. Diana Taurasi.
Okay, so that is her actual nickname.
If that's her actual nickname,
I did not.
That's
know
on
that.
us.
Yeah.
It just says who. Yeah, that's.
We need to watch more women's basketball. Apparently,
that's what the Nike campaign says. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
that's like, whoa, Nike. Sorry,
I did watch the All-Star game and the 3-point contest, and it was really entertaining.
Okay. Was it recently?
Yeah, just last weekend.
Oh wow, I didn't even know it was happening. Otherwise,
it was on a weeknight because it was I went to turn on the finals. And the finals didn't start till 8, and it was 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right. It was on an hour before.
It was on an hour before the finals.
I would have watched that with my daughter.
I would have watched that even by myself in a dark room.
Yeah, dude, that 3-point contest.
Turning the light on and off.
They did not miss in that. It was insane. There was the final, the winning round was a 28.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's high score.
I mean,
wow.
So they did each rack had a money ball. There was a money ball rack.
Right.
And then they did
just like the men's does, yeah.
They did a 3-point shot from like 5 feet back. It was, I don't remember who sponsored it. But still, like, even if you total up those points, that's 28 still a lot of made shots.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway.
All right. Okay. Are we done with Space Jam?
I think we're done with Space Jam.
I think we're done with Space Jam. The other game I played was a new game, and I'm not sure if you guys have even heard of it. It's called Splitwise.
Nope. Don't even know what this is.
All right. This is... All right.
It's just on Game Pass?
This is actually free to play.
Okay.
This game is a combination of Halo, Portal, with the font stylings of Overwatch.
Okay.
Actually, a combination of font stylings of Overwatch and Halo, which is kind of strange. But so this is a first-person shooter where your left and right bumpers are portal guns. So your left bumper would be one portal, your right bumper would be the other portal. your traditional first-person shooter game types. So deathmatch, like shoddy snipers, capture the flag, all that usual stuff that you can do. Oddballs, a category. I mean, like they literally call it oddball. Like they're not even trying to say this isn't a Halo thing at all. But the guys are all like in armor, look like Spartans. You've got like your health like recharges.
How do you spell this game?
SPLITWISE.
Carry on, Luke.
Okay.
What if Logan just made up a game?
I just completely made up a game.
Just to
screw with
screw
you.
with.
I can't find it. That's all right.
Is it not called Splitwise? Maybe I screwed that up. It's Split something.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything.
Let me double check here.
There's a mobile development client called Splitwise.
Yeah, isn't that it's one of the splash screens that
Splitgate, sorry. Sorry. Just started playing it earlier today. Splitgate.
So I guess we can tell what you think of this game.
I actually like this game a lot.
Oh, okay.
I think it's pretty cool. It's scratching that like first person competitor itch, and with all at the same time having a new piece to it. So what I mean saying like it's I think decently new. It's in beta right now, so it's not a full release yet. Definitely set up like a free to play game. Like you're gonna earn coins, you're gonna spend it on cosmetics. There's boxes to get to, so that's what I mean why it's kind of got this Overwatch thing into it where you got some loot boxes, but at the same time you're buying skins, you're buying outfits, helmets, that kind of thing. Like what I was doing was with the portal thing, like I've kind of figured out like, okay, I'm gonna set my portal one end of my portal up like close to a spawn, so this way I know I'm safe, and I'm gonna go set my other portal up somewhere in the middle of like essentially a gangbang area, and just go in and out. And if I start to get beat up, I can back out and come back in and to my space and recharge my shield.
It looks like it runs pretty smoothly.
It runs very smoothly. It's running 60 frames per second.
That's good, especially for a beta release.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I've liked this a lot.
You playing this on Xbox?
Yeah, playing it on Xbox. I don't know if it's on anything else, to be honest. I am not really sure.
How'd you get access to this beta?
I went to the store and clicked download.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's open.
It's all open beta, yeah. I can invite you guys, I think, and you get some like extra tokens if you select my invite or something like that. That's all. Like, and the token system's just their currency. It's this way you can buy more skins and all that stuff. There's
Free
a battle.
for Everyone launched July 27th.
Yeah.
So you're getting close.
Yeah, so it's coming up.
It's
soon.
been in early access for a while.
So I think the open beta thing must have just started then. That's how I heard about it, was just that it became an open beta.
Yeah, they might be doing like a network test or something.
Yeah. I had one issue where I got kicked out of a game, and I feel like it was something that the thing that happened, I'm not surprised, broke the game. Like it was one of those like really goofy things. It was an
in and out cross.
It wasn't an in and out cross.
Step back.
Step fade. Yeah. That's a good.
Got it.
Got it. But yeah, like there was a game mode called VIP where like the VIP can't portal, and everybody sees your location, and the only way to score points is to kill the VIP, and each team has a VIP. So I'd never really played that game type either, but yeah, like it was.
That's one of my favorite Gears of War game types, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just one of those where it was like myself and the other VIP were shooting at each other and we killed each other at the same time. I'm not surprised that broke the game. Like it was like, man, like it was just like no,
this has never happened before.
Yeah, I was like, well, shit. So yeah, so I was having a good time with it. I think I'll play it a little bit more here and see what happens when it comes out.
You might as well with the release calendar looking the way it is.
Yeah. So if you like Halo and you like first-person shooter stuff, maybe give this one a shot, because especially the fact it's free to play. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to become the next Call of Duty Warzone. I don't really want it to. Let's put it that way. But
it's definitely inspired by Halo.
Yeah, and I saw enough DMR and
Broodhammer going on there and rocket launcher.
Definitely. It is definitely inspired by Halo, that's for sure. And as of right now, my KD is like 3 point something. So
nice.
I'm gonna.
Does it feel like Halo?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It feels like Halo.
Yeah,
it really does.
It's good for them for getting, because you have to have a very kind of specific feel.
Yeah.
Like turd on wheels kind of thing.
So the give and take is your zoom is left trigger to zoom.
Oh.
So it's a little bit different in that way. Okay. So you are looking down sights with left trigger, and there's really not a grenade function. The grenade function is actually to blow up somebody's portal. Okay. So it's an EMP grenade to so if you see somebody's portal and they're going in and out of it, throw it in there, you blow up their portal.
How good are grenades in Halo? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like the Hail Mary or like the from the
just
grave
the stick'ems,
grenades.
yeah, like
so great sound.
I had a friend who played in high school with us, and he was absolutely terrible at the game. And the one thing that he did that always pissed us off is right as he was about to die, he would look straight at the ground and drop a grenade every time.
Yep,
every single time.
Hey,
guys like us that have played it for.
Years
and years and years. No, yeah, you gotta take that guy with you.
7 out of 10 times it did absolutely nothing because nobody was near him. But
the one time it did,
it caused a lot of chaos as well.
It's true. Just like, oh god, and you gotta jump away from it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So any other games or Jason?
I feel like I played a ton of Ratchet and Clank, and I'm not done.
Okay.
I feel like I played it. At least an hour a day?
Decently long.
Okay. I have the what's the hour count?
I think probably 12.
Okay. Maybe I was thinking closer to 10. So maybe I'm right there. I'm saving Quantum / Quark.
I don't remember.
Multiverse. Quark.
In what order things happen.
Okay, yeah, because you can kind of pick your own path. But I have just recently, in the past 2.5 hours, really started to enjoy playing that game.
Oh,
so more than I've gone from this is okay, to oh man, these weapons are awesome. But it's you kind of gotta farm your stuff and go do side quests and collectibles so you can afford the good weapons, because the good weapons are awesome, but I think there's a huge gap between maybe the first 50% of what you unlock and the second 50%. I think there's too much of a gap there, because there was probably 4 or 5 weapons that were affordable maybe halfway through the game to me, where I was like, this is okay, and now everything that I unlock now that's like 20,000 to 30,000 is awesome. It's awesome, and it changes everything. So my beef with it is how they've, and you guys, for me, this is my common criticism of me and games, is that I think sometimes you could lose people if you do too much gatekeeping, and I think they've done that with the weapons too much. I think they need to give you a lot of that stuff early on and really just let you enjoy it. And if you want to then expand upon that, let people upgrade to that path. Pick their weapons and upgrade.
It's interesting you say that. Maybe it's because I was doing the side quests and stuff, but I never had problems affording anything.
I think that's probably because I'm doing a little bit of side questing, but not a ton.
There's that battle arena where you can...
I haven't gone back to that.
Okay. I did a couple of extra of those, and the prizes for just finishing one of those are 5,000-10,000 bolts. And those are the early low tier ones,
right,
where you can just get something right away.
I should do that, because I enjoy playing, especially with the weapons I have now. I enjoy playing it enough. That's my only problem with it. I think they should give you some of that stuff, make it more affordable, and so people experience it earlier, because I don't know. I wouldn't have put it down, but I would have felt an obligation to finish it, where now it's I want to keep playing this because I'm having more fun with it. So that's my only update.
I'm still decently early, so because I think I'm just kind of a level past that battle arena, which I don't think it's very far. I don't.
Maybe you should, because some of the there's 4 or 5 weapons that I can't unlock now, and they're all 30K, 40K.
Oh, yeah, some of the weapons I'm still doing are 10 to 12.
So you should maybe do more side stuff than I have if you enjoy it.
Maybe I'll mess with that battle arena a little more just to get.
What do you think? guy that's finished it. Well, you just did everything.
Yeah, I mean, I never like every time I got to the shop, it was like, here's a new weapon, and I could afford it already.
You just naturally could afford it.
Yeah,
which is how they wanted to design it. So you're
Yeah.
playing it like as they intended. Where I'm like, I guess I've done a few things here and there, but I would just like to continue to mainline it. But I don't want to miss those weapons, especially now because I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
I'm trying to think if because all the gold bolts have cheat codes associated with them.
Oh, they do. That's
So you can go into the collectible menu and turn on cheat codes. And a lot. I don't remember if there was like.
Does that turn off trophies?
No,
it doesn't turn
it
off
doesn't
trophies.
turn off trophies.
That's
they're
bizarre.
Well, because they're meant to be in the game. I wouldn't say they're cheat codes, but they're designed to be.
Well,
cheat
but
codes.
some of them are like invincibility and like you can break the game if you have, if you do them. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. There might be one in there.
Is there a currency one?
There might be a bolt multiplier or something in there.
We should look at that when we're
Yeah.
done here. I'd like to see that. If you could tutorialize that for me.
Yeah,
Got
and it depends on which gold bolts you've unlocked too, because they are each one is specific to a cheat, and some of them are just like, here's a different skin for the ship or whatever, but
Okay.
but some of them are like you can actually break the game with them if you want to.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I should look at that. But that's the only thing I played. That's it. I would like to finish that before I move on to something else.
So
You got to be pretty close. You'll finish
Yeah,
it by
you're
next
probably
week.
close
I'm
then.
pretty sure.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. TV.
I watched some TV.
I watched a lot of TV.
Me too.
I will start with my assignment. The Head is complete.
Oh, nice.
Head is fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that show a lot.
Cool. Good. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
I thought you guys would like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get what we were saying about how the ending and how it could have gone like a couple of different
Yeah,
ways?
and
but
yeah. You know the shitty thing. My wife called it a half hour ahead of time. I was
Oh,
like-
did she?
I was like,
Oh,
"Fuck
she's
you!"
like this.
Well,
She's the daughter.
here's
Yeah.
but here's the thing, and here's why I don't think that matters, is because I think that there are three distinct ways that ending could have gone, and they were all very easy to call. I think your wife just happened to call the one that was correct.
Okay, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there were only three possibilities because there were only so many people on
It's true.
the station.
Yeah.
So it was either the guy, the girl, or some third
No,
party.
but she
showed
knew
up
it was
out of
the
nowhere.
daughter. She was like, "Oh yeah, it's her, and she's the daughter." And I'm like, "Wait, whoa,
Oh,
wait."
okay.
Yeah, like not the fact that it was her, but the fact that she knew who she actually
Gotcha.
was. That's why I was like, that's not right. Like, that was the annoying thing. But other than that, no, I was like, like that's not right. But no, I like that show a lot. So thank you for the recommendation.
I'm glad you guys like it. It's good. Was that my Q1?
Yeah,
That was your
yeah.
Q1
Q1.
recommendation.
Yeah, and then just to recap, our Q2 is all the same stuff.
It's all invincible. It's all
It's
Except
all
for,
invincible.
For
for all of
Clarkson's Farm was what I put up for unscripted.
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 Uh-huh.
I would probably put Tiger there because that's the only thing I watched, but it wasn't a Q2 release.
I
don't
think that was a
I-
Q1 release.
Yeah, I don't think I
but-
have
It
a
was a
Q2.
Q1
I don't think
release.
I have a Q2 doc, so maybe I will though. Maybe I'll just watch Clarkson's Farm because it sounds awesome.
You should.
Honestly,
You should.
it sounds good. So maybe I should just.
Speaking
watch
of, I watched
it.
Clarkson's
Did you?
Farm.
Awesome, cool.
I watched the first episode of Clarkson's Farm. It's perfectly fine. Throw it on in the background while I'm doing dishes or whatever. You were right about it. It's got some nice sprawling scenery shots. Like it's definitely shot like Top Gear. Like the guy brought his crew back with him or some people as cinematographers and stuff. So if you like Top Gear, you'll enjoy this nonsense that his Clarkson working on his farm.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. So
I just, in that first episode, the thing I remember the most is when he thought that he needed one bag of fertilizer for the
Yeah, and
entire
they-
farm.
and they show up with the entire semi truck. He's like, "Oh, I got the pallet off here." They're like, "Well, we're good to go." He's like, "So the rest of this is for you." And he's like, "Oh, just clean up the barn." Like, just
Yeah.
oh gosh.
Have you Gerald's not in the first episode, is he?
And I don't remember all the side characters' names.
You would know. You would remember if he was. So
I just don't remember if I know if his name is Gerald. There's some interesting characters in that first episode, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know if it's
you'll know. You'll know when you meet Gerald.
All right. Okay. Jason, you want to go hit a show here?
I finished Gangs of London.
Okay.
It's interesting. I didn't know that there was going to be a second season until you looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's interesting because there's probably 15 characters that they focus on, and 13 of them are dead.
Oh.
So I don't know where they're going, what they're doing, what the plan is, because all of the gangs and their leaders, everybody's dead.
Is it possible it's an anthology?
Potentially.
Okay.
I could see that. The weird thing about that is that they've spent a lot of time establishing these organizations or these families. And are they different members of these families, or
10 years in the future, or 20 years in the past, whatever?
Yeah, as long as if they have a place to host these brawls and these huge firefights, whatever it takes. I am in.
Okay.
Is it possible that season 2 they change it and it's actually Gangs of New York and Leo DiCaprio comes back? Oh man,
that'd be great.
I don't know, just
that'd be good.
I think that's it. I think you called it.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. I think that this doesn't really fit the request category, but I think you guys need to see a 25-minute firefight from the show because it is unfreaking believable. And the best part about it is you don't need to know anything about the show.
Okay.
Because it's characters that are not central to it at all. There's one character that's hiding, and a PMC comes to find him, and it is unfreaking believable. It's so good. No one speaks a line of dialogue for 25 minutes.
Is it like the True Detective one-shot thing? Like you don't even need to know?
It is maybe 3 times as good as that.
Wow.
Okay.
It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It's episode 6, and they sent the final tease from episode 5 is it's like the most horrific and brutal 25 minutes of television ever, something. And they're not.
They weren't kidding.
It is incredibly violent, but it's the way that it's done. It's like some combination of True Detective and Saving Private Ryan shit, or the really intimate Call of Duty house thing. It's got like a mixture of all of that is like, it's incredibly believable. No one lasts longer than they should. No one, like, what happens is like very much like that's an awful way that encounter would end. And that's, yep, he has half of a face, of course. Moving on. And like, it's just constant. It's unbelievable. And none of it seems, if this encounter was happening, none of it seems like, well, that's stupid or that's fake. It's all the house is destroyed and people are just laid to waste. And it's shot so intimately. Like the cameras are on top of these people. I don't know how they must have a humongous budget for this show. And none of it is spent on acting coaching.
No,
it's fine.
We hired C-tier actors.
It's standard. I don't know any of I don't know any of the actors, and maybe that's like because I don't watch a ton of BBC or something. I don't know.
Could
be. It's okay. Like the show itself is okay. It's an 80 on Metacritic. That's just right.
Yeah.
But the fight scenes in this show are just. It's as good as anything I've seen in a big budget action movie, if not better. I've never seen anything like it on TV.
I mean, that fight you showed us was pretty great.
It gets better. Like, that sets a high bar, and it goes, like... Whew. So I'll send you guys the timestamp. Episode this, hear that. I don't know. You have YouTube TV, so you have access to it. You have a trial, maybe? It might be...
yeah.
But whatever. I'll send you the exact time, and all you have to do is, like, know they are after this person.
Okay.
And otherwise, none of the other main characters are in it. It's literally just like they set a place where no characters mattered and they shot an encounter.
All right.
It's unbelievable. It's so crazy.
That's pretty solid.
But that's I watched 2 shows, and that was the one thing I wrapped up. And everybody died, so I don't know what to expect from season 2. I don't know.
Hey, that works.
Yep. No
Caleb, you got a show you want to talk about?
Yeah, I got lots actually.
I do too. That's why I figure we'll just round robin it, and see if some of us may have watched the same
You guys
things.
probably watch the same stuff, I bet.
We are weird, yeah.
Probably not. I watched Leverage Redemption.
No, I didn't watch that
I don't
one.
know what that
Let me
is.
enunciate that better because I really mumbled there.
I mean, you mentioned
Leverage Redemption. So Leverage was a show on TNT.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a reboot of that.
Leverage. Yeah.
Right, yeah. It was on after the
right.
after the last ship.
Yes.
So you want to know what's even weirder about this? The network that this is on is IMDb TV.
I didn't even know that was a network.
I've heard of it. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it on like cable channels?
Well, it's on Prime. So there's
Oh.
a separate tab for some reason for IMDb TV, and then it's on Prime.
I didn't know this.
Whatever. But so this is it's a reboot of that old show, minus the main character because the actor that played him got in some. He was a Me Too person.
Oh, okay.
So they replaced him with Noah Wiley.
Because TNT, the librarian. He was the librarian on there.
So he's not really a replacement. Like he's the new guy on the squad, or whatever. And they go around and they scam rich people out of money. And it's always like altruistic. Like this person is an example is there was a real estate tycoon that built a building, cut a bunch of corners. It ended up collapsing, and a bunch of people died because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So they go after this guy to steal his money. So they do a con based around a real estate operation.
Okay.
So there's 8 episodes of this, and they're all like they're going after this guy in this episode. And I think for the most part, it works pretty well. As the season goes on, the production values obviously go down.
Oh no.
But overall, I still think it's enjoyable. I think it's fun, and I like seeing, theoretical rich guys getting scammed out of money. So,
Hey.
How many episodes?
8.
Were they all on at once? Like,
Yeah.
are they done? Okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
if
they just dumped all.
I'm just
8.
curious with a network as part of a streaming service, as
Right.
part of a free 2-day shipping service.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there.
A lot to unpack.
All of which is going on there.
Yep. So, interesting. Okay.
I had no idea. Is that a paid service as well, additional to Prime?
No.
No, so it is included.
If you have Prime,
You
have
have access.
I think you can also watch it on IMDb with ads for free.
Maybe that's where I saw it. I saw somewhere they were launching like a streaming product, and maybe I was visiting the site for some reason and saw it.
I'm just on their app right now. I'm trying to see if they're like talking about it at all anywhere. Why am I interested in Sandra Oh? Like it was like is
Killing Eve coming back?
I don't think so. I think the third was the last.
That
I
was
think
the
it
last
was.
one.
Yeah, it was just like more from Sandra Oh, and I was like, because you liked this thing, and I'm like, what?
All right, what else do you watch while he's looking at this one?
No, go ahead.
The first 2 episodes of Gossip Girl came out.
How is that?
It's not as good as the original Gossip Girl.
How could it
Okay.
be?
Yeah, I mean,
So we're talking like what, probably 15 years ago for Gossip Girl now?
yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
And I guess the thing I liked about the original was like at the beginning they were very clear, like this person is pretty much evil and this person is pretty much good. And they cross lines, back and forth, whatever. But you pretty much were always rooting for one person or another. And in this one, they try to do like everybody's a shade of gray type of thing. It doesn't work as well.
Especially
I
for
don't
you.
know. Yeah.
You're not into that.
Right.
That doesn't, yeah.
Yeah. 2007 to 2012 was the first series run of that. Blake Lively was born in 87.
It's wild, man.
I'm trying to figure out how old she was.
That's the other thing is like all of the high schoolers in the show are very clearly like late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's not
as
new,
most
you know?
shows, yeah.
But it's like very obvious.
Okay.
here. Yeah. I'll keep watching it for now. Just there are a couple of interesting storylines going on, but I don't know. I might drop it at some point. We'll see.
Got it. Loki.
Yeah.
Finished up. So that all 6 episodes of that are over. Where are you?
I also finished Loki.
Okay. They really made a big deal about saying that series was going to be one and done. It is not.
Yeah.
Not at all. What do you think? Because you were going into this going, I'm not even going to watch this, and now you watched it. So I'm curious what your thoughts were.
Was it episode 3 was the one that you said?
Episode 3 was pretty terrible.
Yeah, that was just a bad episode. It was like a sci-fi TV show.
It's like they were trying to just set it up of like, I think it was more just here's the relationship between Loki and Sylvie, and they could have done it better.
It was very boring, and nothing actually happened in that episode. It was not good. At least it was only half an hour. So.
It was the shortest of the episodes.
Yeah.
Yes, most of the episodes were like 45 minutes long. That one was 30.
Yeah. But overall, I really enjoyed it.
Okay, good.
The by the end when Jason, do you care if I?
No.
Okay.
Please.
When they brought in all the other different Lokis, that was pretty good.
The episode 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is one of them the night manager?
No. One of them was literally an alligator.
Yeah.
With the crown with the like the horn things.
Okay, that's pretty good.
The reason he was there, well, Logan explained it before, but they all like did something in their timeline that was not supposed to happen, so they got banished to this other place.
Okay.
And the thing that he did to get him banished was he ate the wrong neighbor's cat. Everybody else was like, one of the Lokis was like, yeah, I killed Thor. One of them was like,
awesome. It was like the youngest one. He's like, yeah, I freaking killed Thor.
I don't remember all of them, but they were all like these crazy scenarios, and it was like, yeah, he ate the wrong cat.
And you just all you hear is, he just made weird sounds the whole time, and like every one of them's trying to scheme each other out of something. Like it was complete nonsense, but thoroughly entertaining.
I also think that show really survives on its acting. All 3 of the main characters are really, really good.
Yes.
Who's the third?
I don't know her from anything else.
I know Owen Wilson
and Tom Hiddleston. But Sylvie, I don't know what she's actually from. And then Kang, the last guy, Jonathan Woods. Jonathan Woods, is that his name?
I don't know.
I get that wrong. But he is going to be the Marvel big bad moving forward. Like that, because the way that ends when he said there's going to be multiple very evil versions of me, that's exactly what it is. So he's going to be in almost every movie now. He's, but let's see, what am I looking for?
They're making more of this then? While he's looking that up?
Yeah.
Caleb?
So they did confirm a second season for Loki.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the very end, I won't even spoil the end of it. I'm not going to do that. But but the end of it, it does say like, hey, Loki's going to return in season 2.
Yeah, and it does leaves it wide open for whatever they want to do.
But part of it is that yes, essentially wrestling's weird sometimes. I don't know what they're doing with these weird graphics. Jason's appalled.
That was horrible. That was
It was a very ugly.
That was
poorly 3D
awful.
animated.
What the heck?
Roman
What
Reigns.
was that? Sorry, I am so offended by what I just. That was the worse than a mobile 2K character model of Roman Reigns. That was atrocious, and it was on the screen for like a minute and a half.
Yeah,
that was terrible. Whatever that was awful. That was offensive. Well, that is like a 15-year-old won a contest and made a blender model of Roman Reigns. That was terrible. What was that? Oh my goodness.
I do not know what she's from, and this is my when I click her name on IMDb, it just spins. I don't know what's going on.
What's the character's name?
Sophia Di Martino. Her things that she's okay. Here we go. Finally, it's showing up here. Things she's known for: Flowers, Yesterday, Into the
the Beatles movie.
No, that's not even that one. Oh no, it is actually. Sorry, yeah, it is that one.
Okay. I didn't see it, so
I saw it, but I don't remember her from this. But my guess is she's probably a decently new actor, British actress, and that's probably why we don't know who she is. I'm trying to find the other name of that guy who was in the last episode there, the guy who's playing Kang, but I cannot seem to find him in here. Either way, Jonathan Majors. Sorry, Jonathan Majors is from Lovecraft Country. So he is the main guy in Lovecraft Country. That's where you know him from.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
I knew I was going to get it wrong, but yeah. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It sets up everything because now that's how they set up the multiverse. Because now everybody can do whatever they want. Jason, I'm going to go over to you now since we're just going to kind of hit. Yeah.
Well, before you
Go
do
ahead.
that, can I do one thing that segues from that?
Please.
Yes.
I only watched one more show
because I watched the other Marvel thing, even though it's not a TV show really.
Oh.
But I did watch Black Widow, and
good.
I did not like it.
Okay.
I thought it was very boring.
Yeah, it's not a Marvel movie.
Florence Pugh is very good.
Florence Pugh is very good in that movie.
That's about all I have to say about it. So.
It is.
That's all I got to say about that.
It's not a Marvel movie. It's a Mission Impossible type action movie, and it's not gonna it's gonna hit for some people. It's not gonna hit for others. That's for sure. It's okay.
Is that Premier Access Disney Plus?
Yes.
So you pay
$30 to watch it at home, or you go to a movie theater and watch it.
Yep. Okay.
One or the other.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah. Would you want to hit another show here, or what do you want to do? You want me to hit another show?
How many?
You want Caleb to hit another show?
I have two other things.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
You should probably turn through your list.
Okay. I watch Schmigadoon.
I don't know what that is. Wait, I do know what that is.
Yeah, this is the
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah,
it's a musical.
And oh my gosh, I just had her name in my head. Saturday Night Live. Cecily Strong is her name. It's all a musical. I shouldn't say it's all a musical, but it is a musical show where a couple goes on like couple retreat thing. They get lost in the woods and they find themselves in an old timey town that is everybody is very it's probably like 1930s 1940s ish kind of style, but everybody sings about everything, and a lot of famous musical casting people in this. So you've got like people who are Alan Cummings. What is that other girl's name that's in everything? She's like really tiny and like 4'10", but she's in it. Martin Short is in it. So there's just a bunch of random things in it. It's okay. They released the first 2 episodes on Apple Plus because that's what they do with the first 2 episodes of things on Apple. I'll continue watching it. I think it's only 6 or 7 episodes, and they're 30 minutes a piece. But it's decently funny here and there. As with any musical, sometimes the good jokes go too fast because they're in a song. So I had to like rewind a couple times because I was like, is that what I thought I heard? Like, oh yeah, that's funny. I wish they would have emphasized that a little bit more, but overall it's not too bad.
Yeah, when I heard about that show, they started listing off the cast, and I was like, oh, this sounds like it could be good. And then they were like, in a musical. I'm like, all right, I'm out. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I'm a decent amount of a musical nerd. I didn't like Central Park, though. So maybe...
I stopped watching Central Park because I thought there was too much singing.
This is a parody on it because they hate the fact that they're singing. These two, like Keegan-Michael Key and Cecily Strong, are the outsiders in this, and they're like, what the hell are they singing about all the time? And they're just kind of like, this is like, how do we get out of here? They're trying to escape this place. So that's the part of it is, so it's not constant singing. So it's a little more like a regular musical where they're going to talk in between things, and then they'll do this big musical number and then they go back to talking about things. So it's not constant, but it's different. I don't know. I'll give you guys a recommendation toward the end and say if it's worthwhile or not. But the first 2 episodes, they're good enough. I'll keep watching.
All right, do another one.
Okay. Do another one. I started Dave.
Okay.
Dave season 2. I know you were a little up and down on it. I'm still in. I'm still good with it. It's a little too. The only thing I would say is it's, as with Dave, sometimes the over dramatic parts and then the just complete ridiculous blasphemy sometimes clash a little too much, because you'll have one episode that ends on this massively somber note, and then the next episode ends on just a like, oh my God, are you serious? You did this. This is out of control, crazy. And I'm trying to figure out at some point, like, is it too much one way or the other, or is it just right in being the like,
I think it
the
does,
good heart
yeah.
and the like just complete like craziness. I don't know.
I think it's successful in that because you're not sure how it's gonna go. Like, it keeps you guessing.
Maybe that's what it is. Because there's times where I'm just like, oh, like this is heartwarming, and then I'm just like,
then sometimes you're like, you are a dumbass.
Well, yeah,
and then sometimes you're like, what the was that?
Like, that was completely disgusting. Like, I can't believe they did that. Like, and so maybe that is like, you just don't know what you're gonna get. But I still like that show. I'm still glad I'm watching
How many episodes have you watched?
4.
Okay. Did you watch Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's where I ended. So
that was a big letdown for me, that episode.
It wasn't that great of an episode.
But I think
first 3 I thought were pretty good.
The next one is last week's, and it may be my favorite episode of the whole series. It's
good.
Really good.
I showed somebody who had never heard of it the other day the first 10 minutes of the last episode, the last season, the prison thing, the music video. I was just like, you have to see this. Yeah. I was like, this is the only way I can encapsulate the show. Like, is just watch this first thing. And it was just like, that thing is, it's hilarious. It really just is.
I would maybe opt to show him the milking scene.
Oh yeah,
from the first season, where
that's
the
true
garage.
Too.
I would probably, I would. That's where I would go.
Well, but that one needs a little bit of context to it too, though.
Yeah, this
I think so does the.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's
I
true.
think both need a pretty good amount of context, but you just kind of here. It's weird.
Yeah. Anywho, okay, I've got 2 more shows. Anybody want to hit on one? I'm assuming one of these is you guys have watched too.
Jason, HBO guy.
Yeah.
Are you watching the HBO show?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
I'm watching it.
The White Lotus?
The White Lotus?
Not yet.
You should watch it.
Dude, it's good. It's real good.
I hear.
It's real good.
Yeah, I hear.
Should we just both get in each ear?
I know.
Jason, watch The White Lotus.
Watch The White Lotus.
Watch The White Lotus.
How have you not watched The White Lotus? What are you doing?
You're the
Mr.
I know,
Mr. Sunday Night HBO.
I know.
Disappointed.
I know. I'll get to it. All
right.
Yeah, I don't have a ton to say about it yet because not a lot.
It's one episode.
Yet.
Do we know how many episodes?
I want to say like it's not very many. I think it's 6.
6.
And I think they're only like 45 minutes.
So, oh, that's interesting.
The first one was definitely an hour. Okay. It was like the full hour.
Yeah,
But I don't know. Sometimes the pilot can be longer.
6 episodes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 6.
Hey, man. Nobody does that like HBO, right?
Mm-hmm.
Short. Amazing.
Yeah. They got some really good performances going on already.
Yeah. And it's another, I would say, I wouldn't say it doesn't go as far like as heartwarming as Dave style, but it is like between the comedy and like the drama stuff. Like it's got a good blend. It's a good dramedy, I guess if you want to call it. Like, I don't like that term, but it's not going to be as high stakes as The Mayor of Easttown, but it's not as lighthearted as Curb Your Enthusiasm. Somewhere in between.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. But all right.
That does remind me. I wasn't on my list, but I watched a couple episodes of Hacks, so I'm still going through that. I'm not done with it.
Oh, good.
But that's how I spent my HBO time the past couple of weeks.
That is a good way to spend
Hacks. It. Yeah, this show's great.
The show's real good. So
yeah, it's great.
The last thing I've watched be Dr. Death on Peacock.
I don't know if I know what this is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the infamous podcast about Dr. Death. Dr. Death is a neurosurgeon in Texas who was actively killing patients.
Oh, okay.
And there is now a mini series based on that where Joshua Jackson is Dr. Dunch, the neurosurgeon, and Alec Baldwin and Christian Slater are other doctors who are out to try to prove that he is a murderer and figure out what's going on and why he's still allowed to perform surgeries. Well, I've been real deep into this. I'm on episode 6 already.
Okay.
It just came out Friday. I think because my wife listened to all the podcasts, so she knows all about it. She's like, let's just keep watching. It's good. Christian Slater is way over the top, but I think his character's supposed to be way over the top too. Like his whole point is supposed to be that he's the loose cannon surgeon, and boy does he take that to heart. But I think it's good otherwise. Joshua Jackson, I didn't know what he was going to ever do post Dawson's Creek, but he's gotten work.
He's had a nice career.
Like he's done all right. Does a pretty good job in this too of kind of keeping that, so far at least from what we know, keen psychopath. I mean, this is all based on the true story, so obviously things are going to be over dramatized for one reason or the other, but otherwise it's a pretty good show so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it.
I have to check that out.
Yeah.
I think Christian Slater's best work, in my opinion, is Mr. Robot.
I mean, I think that might be the only thing I've ever seen him in.
Oh, really?
So,
I mean, I remember when he was like a 90s,
yeah,
like big movie star. So
I remember when he was in The Wizard as
Fred Savage's old brother. So good. The Wizard's so good. And then Broken Arrow 5 years later.
Oh man, Howie Long.
Howie Long. Right. Yeah. But I think if he's doing what he's supposed to, I think he's had a nice second half to his career. Because if this is good, and I don't know, I think he's incredible on Mr. Robot. Man, he's so good.
Yeah, this is 8 episodes, is what it is.
Okay. I saw ads for that, and I looked up the cast, and I saw the cast was pretty robust.
Yeah. I mean, those are the main 3. After that, like there's a good amount of folks you'll recognize from it, and several folks who are maybe in for just like a short moment, like Kelsey Grammer's in it.
Oh wow!
But he plays his one of his college professors, so he's not in it a lot, but he's in it here and there. He's been in at least 2 episodes so far of just because they do a lot of back and forth, like almost too much back and forth of present day, like going back to like college, high school, like so it's like, okay, here's what's going on now, but then it's weird because I feel like the first couple episodes it was just going back and forth, and then all of a sudden, like starting in like episode 3, they would put like 2011, and it would say like 2011 Baylor Plano, like, so this way you knew what hospital he was at and what year it was. So it almost makes you think they shot a couple episodes and then we're like, hey, we got some feedback that nobody knows what year it is. You think we can do something about this? And then they did. But why the first 2? Not so much, but just a weird quirk.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really good show. And you've got, again, a lot of good performances out of people. Even Christian Slater's amped up performance. But I think it's, at least the character they're making it makes sense for him. But yeah, I like Dr. Death a lot so far. So
last thing on my list, and I don't have much to say about it, is Miracle Workers.
Oh yeah, that came back.
It came back for the 3rd season.
The commercials for that look funny.
Still weird.
This season is the Oregon Trail. Last season was like medieval times, right? And then the first one was like present day, but like heaven and earth.
Right. It's still the same.
So it's the same cast. They all switch characters. Steve Buscemi this time is like an outlaw. He's always incredible at whatever he does.
Yes.
So he's probably the highlight of the show for me so far. But there's only one episode out so far, so I don't have a ton to say about it.
I saw the commercial where they are holding up. Have you seen this? Outlaw. Yeah. And it's literally Steve Buscemi's face to Steve Buscemi. He's like, I don't know. Good luck catching that sexy outlaw.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, with watching a lot of TNT, obviously you get a lot of Turner stuff. So yeah, it's been good. The show looks funny, but I just don't know if I'll ever watch it.
Yeah, you could just watch like the current season. It does not matter.
I guess since it's a goofy anthology series, I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw it.
They literally have nothing related between the seasons.
So they're still not. Are they like? Is this like a Quantum Leap thing?
No.
They're not.
It's literally each season is a completely different thing.
Here, I thought they had like some.
No, there is no connective thing at all. They just take the same cast and then they all do different roles and then they have a new story every time.
Okay, I don't know why I thought that had like something to do with like that Steve Buscemi was God and like because that was the first season.
Yeah,
right?
It was the first season. So
okay, all right. Well, easy enough. Maybe I'll throw this on if it's.
We got like 20-minute episodes.
Yeah, right. They're 20-minute episodes. I've watched worse things to fall asleep to, or 90% of the time I'm just throwing on an American Dad episode just to watch before bed. Well, I'll do that instead. All right. I think that's it for me. I think that was all my shows. Does anybody else have anything else?
I watched. There's 8 episodes, I think. I watched 6 episodes of the final season of Bosch. It's very good.
That's Kelsey Grammer too, right? Or is that
Kelsey Grammer? No.
That was Boss.
Bosch.
Bosch.
No. Boss.
Kelsey Grammer, British detective.
You know what is funny about that is T. Swelliver, the actor, is British. Yeah, he's a Brit. Yeah, plays an LA cop.
I guess Kelsey Grammer's not actually British. He just does the.
No, I don't think he is.
He doesn't.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
No, I think he just does the
highfalutin.
Yeah, it's not really a British accent, but it's like the educated accent.
Yeah,
type
very
of thing.
educated. Yes.
Niles. Niles. That show Bosch is like I don't know. I will have a hole for like very good detective drama, and I don't like. That show knows exactly what it is. Credibly reliable. 7 seasons of like, go get the bad guy. You self-righteous jerk. Go do it. Don't let anything get in your way either. It's just that. It's perfect at that. He always gets his man. You know, and I can't. I'm not going to go watch network versions of that. I can't. I will miss it.
Christopher Malone's back, right? I mean, isn't he on like Law and Order or something?
Awful way, but I mean, yeah, he's back. Yeah.
He's like, I tried something else that didn't work. I'll come back to the old bread and butter.
Oh man, yeah. He was good on True Blood when he departed.
Oh yeah,
he did it. He had a good season on True Blood. And then the other thing I watched was The Big Three.
I found myself watching some Big Three
week.
too.
I don't know.
No, I watched it last weekend. I didn't watch any this weekend, but yeah,
I won't apologize.
No, you should.
There's not enough baskabball out right now. You know, between the NBA Finals and
Finals has been good at least.
I watched
USA.
the TBT too. Yeah. So I mean, you know,
TBT is gonna be in Peoria.
No,
we can get tickets.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. We'll have to Google it.
Oh man,
I saw
awesome.
a commercial for it the other day, and I meant to text you about it. And I kind of forgot about it.
I'll go. I'd love to go.
I think it's at Civic Center.
We'll look at those dates.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
I will definitely get on the White Lotus. Don't you worry. Okay. Is episode 2 tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
very good.
I'm probably gonna watch that when I get home.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think it streams right after it's airs, right? Or is it the same time it airs?
I think it's the same time. I think it's the normal way they do HBO stuff.
Okay. I couldn't remember. Since we're always doing this on Sunday nights, I kind of don't remember. So, all right. Anything else? I think we've hit everything. So we're gonna do some Taco Bell nacho fry goodness. I don't know what they called it, but we'll figure it out when I get up to the drive-thru.
Taco Bell poutine, as Jason put it.
It's got enough sauces. We can call it poutine. Yeah.
The only other thing we had Emmy nominations out this week. Did you guys see the Emmy nominations?
I didn't even. I did see that Emily in Paris was nominated for Best Comedy, which is
there's also the
bizarre.
I mean, you look at the rest of the comedies and you go, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, there's really not anything else out there. But
I guess because last year Schitt's Creek won everything.
Yeah.
So like, there's a massive hole where Schitt's Creek was.
Yeah. Let me see if there's like the actual comedy series. Let me see. Outstanding comedy series. Blackish, Cobra Kai, Emily in Paris, Hacks, The Flight Attendant, Kaminsky Method, Pen 15, and Ted Lasso.
I feel very strongly about one of those.
Yes.
I like a bunch of those. Have you guys watched Kaminsky Method? Is it before we did this? I like that show a lot. I mean, I'm not the target audience for it, but that show's excellent. Alan Arkin and Michael Douglas are like, dude, that show's great. It's like, and it's Chuck Lorre on a premium network, more or less, which is why it works better, because Chuck Lorre has always found a way to like be raunchy on CBS, and now he can. Well, yes,
I know nothing of Chuck Lorre. I'm just like, he's a pervert.
I think he's better suited to like for whatever premium something.
Well, the Kaminsky Method is all about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That show's good. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and best drama series, you got The Boys, oddly enough.
Yeah, that was a little...
Bridgerton, The Crown, The Handmaid's Tale, Lovecraft Country, The Mandalorian, and Pose. Drama series was a little weird, I felt like.
Yeah, they'll just hand that to The Crown.
Yeah.
It's already won it. It's already won that category.
Unless Bridgerton...
No, I think that show was all about that dude's ass. I mean, I think that's pretty much... No, you go and ask any female. That's what that show's about.
No, I know. I feel like it was in everybody's mind there for such a long stretch.
Yeah, it's Downton Abbey with a hot guy's ass in it. That's all it is. So, I mean, that's... And then Outstanding Limited Series... was WandaVision, Mayor of Easttown, I May Destroy You, The Underground Railroad, and The Queen's Gambit. I want
to watch The Underground Railroad. That just reminded me. I want to watch that.
I've heard it's very like high quality TV, but it's also kind of dry.
Oh, okay.
So go into it expecting that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the issue with why drama series it looks pretty sad is because you've got these limited series now that really take over. And kind of hurt it waters down that whole thing because there's just so many limited series these days.
We missed some cycles there too. Like Better Call Saul would be in that category had we not missed it.
There was no Succession.
Right. I think so. That's I think more pandemic related than anything.
Yeah, agreed. Because I mean, I get it. I like The Boys. It does not deserve a nomination here. Like I'm gonna be like, nope. But Boys does not deserve a nomination here.
How many?
But Invincible.
How many nominations for Beef House?
Oh, they have. Oh my gosh, it's a record 32.
Whoa. Okay. Cool.
I mean, it is
perfect.
It is. I mean, I didn't realize that they were nominated in Best Outstanding Reality Competition Show either.
That's like 5 for each Beat Boy.
I know. It's like
me and the Beat Boys. We're gonna get so many awards.
Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah, honey, me and the
I
Beat
mean,
Boys.
they did have the Easter outfit challenge or whatever, right? Is that that's the reality?
Yeah, and they're also nominated for Best Educational Series because I didn't realize if you were bunged up to get out of go and get in the hot tub.
Right. Yeah. Especially when there's a nationwide prune shortage.
Right.
It's so messed up. That show is so man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never be the same.
No, you really won't. I'm just trying to look through here. So the Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series or in a Comedy Series here too. Let me see. That one doesn't list everything. Ted Lasso has 3 Best Supporting Actor nominations. So The Manager, Beard, and the main player, not the main player, but the one who's like the main character, not the guy who left the team, but the guy.
Roy Kent.
Yeah, Kent. Yeah,
Kent's character.
Yeah, so they were all 3 got nominated for for that. So that's a lot.
Speaking of which, that's back on what,
next
Thursday?
week. Yeah, or is it this Thursday?
I think it's
this Thursday. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. Oddly enough, The Undoing got no nominations for actual show. Hugh Grant got it for best limited series, but not best show. But it just shows, I guess, that limited series thing is
limited
pretty.
Series is a
Yeah,
it's a tough category.
Yeah, the other
and that show's good, but it's not.
The weird thing too with that limited series thing is it also
B+.
encompasses TV movies, which they classified Hamilton as a TV movie this year.
Yeah.
So 2 nominations for lead actor went to 2 Hamilton people, which just seems odd.
Yeah, that does seem odd.
Yeah, that I don't know. Like just because you threw a movie on Disney Plus doesn't. I don't know. Just seems.
You put a play on Disney Plus.
Right. You put I mean, you put your musical into a movie, or like all you did was record it and throw it on Disney Plus. It just seems odd. I don't know. And then let's see but then television movie, it's not even nominated.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah. So it just seems very strange. And then supporting actor in a drama series, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nominations.
What are those?
Giancarlo Esposito in The Mandalorian. O.T. Feigenbaum, The Handmaid's Tale. Don't know who that is. John Lithgow and Perry Mason. Tobias Menzies in The Crown.
Yeah.
Max Minghella, The Handmaid's Tale. Chris Sullivan, This Is Us. Hey, a network show.
Yeah.
Hey, look
it's gotta
at
be
that.
This Is Us.
Yeah. Bradley Whitford, The Handmaid's Tale, and Michael K. Williams, Lovecraft Country.
Oh.
He did pretty good in that.
Yeah.
Same with supporting actress. It's all over the board, but it's a bunch of Crown. You got Gillian Anderson, Helena Bonham Carter, and Emerald Fennell. I don't know who that is. And a bunch of
Lady Di.
And
Princess
then
Diana.
4 Handmaid's Tale ones. Madeline Brewer, Ann Dowd, Yvonne Strakowski, and Samira Wiley.
What season is that for The Handmaid's Tale?
4?
Wow.
3 or 4, maybe?
That's
I
wild.
think it's got to be 4.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Oddly enough, the assistant on Hacks got nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I mean, he does a decent job in that. But
Really?
I'm looking at it too going, But then you got the 3 guys from...
Jean Smart did not get nominated?
That's actor.
Right.
She got lead actress.
Okay, she did. Okay,
She got lead actress, and the other girl got supporting actress.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Paul Reiser, supporting actor for The Kominsky Method.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
must be
realize Paul
specific
Reiser's
to
in that
that new season.
I'm sorry. The other guy from Ted Lasso, the guy the footballer who left and went to the other team, also nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, wow. Guy who plays Jamie.
Yeah,
Tart.
Jamie. Yeah, you've been watching it recently.
Yeah.
I forgot their names. I should probably. I'd go back and watch that again. What am I talking
We
about?
finished that first season on
Yeah.
Saturday. That show is fantastic. So good.
A bunch of people from Saturday Night Live got nominated too in the comedy series category. Just like Kenan Thompson, Bowen Yang got supporting actor.
Yeah, but what other show really competes in that space?
Because it's like a
category
series,
made for
but
SNL.
It is kind of weird. And then on supporting actress, they got Adie Bryant, Kate McKinnon, Cecily Strong, all 3 in there, and then both Keeley and the owner of the team got nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Ted Lasso. So Rebecca, yeah. So you're gonna know all these. Yep. But yeah, a bunch of these. The goofy one is the guest actor in a drama series. No one knows why, but Don Cheadle got nominated for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's in it for maybe a minute and a half. Even he came out on the internet and was like, "Why am I nominated for this? This is ridiculous." He's like, "I could have named 100 other people that should have deserved this." It makes absolutely no sense.
It's because of the Space Jam role, and there's no room for him.
No,
otherwise,
he used the algae rhythm, and he did that.
There you go.
But Timothy Olyphant did get nominated for his Mandalorian episode, and now that was because you watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Like, he basically Raylan Givens himself into a Star Wars episode, and it was pretty funny. Like,
okay,
it was he was nothing but Raylan Givens in a bounty hunter Star Wars outfit.
He wasn't bad in Fargo. Out of all of the sins of the last season of Fargo, Tim Oliphant's not one of them.
Yeah,
for the most part, he's actually pretty strong.
Oh, there's one more This Is Us category or nomination here. Otherwise, yeah, if you're not Saturday Night Live, we did get another this is NBC show, but it might be Peacock exclusive. Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist.
That was on NBC proper.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, they got a best guest actress nomination. So other than that, yeah, everything else is looking pretty bad from a network TV standpoint. So, all right. Any other questions on the Emmy nominations? Anybody else you need?
No, I just thought about how much we missed this year, and I'm excited for a lot of that stuff to come back.
I don't know if you guys saw, but they did a Succession teaser. It is going to be October.
I did not see that.
There's a full 2-minute trailer.
Oh, really?
It looks good. It looks real good.
Oh, man.
Well, of course it does.
Because it's Succession. Fuck off.
Thank you for the chicken, Logan. What's next? Put his cock in my potato salad. It's so great. God, that show's good. Oh, man.
So we're getting stuff. TV's coming back.
Has anybody died on that show?
I don't think so.
Everyone's alive, right?
Yeah, the uncle.
Oh, yeah.
That was Lester?
Yeah.
Uncle Lester.
Oh, well, he doesn't count. We didn't know Uncle Mo.
Uncle Mo.
You know, like Mo Lester. I love that scene.
I didn't get it at all until they said it.
I can't remember. Is it? No, I can't. What's his?
Remember the names of everybody.
What's the actor's name that was on Spin City? Cameron from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah. Oh gosh, what is his name?
Richard. Nope. I almost said Richard Kind.
No,
Sorry.
that's
Paul.
That's Paul Lasseter, and also
I can't remember his name.
The next door neighbor on American Dad.
Oh yeah, Tuttle.
Plays
Tuttle, right?
He's Tuttle.
His his fling, his not fiance wanted to be fiance.
Alan Ruck.
Alan Ruck, thank you. We all cared about Mo so much. Excuse me?
Mo?
Mo? Yeah, Uncle Mo. What? Excuse me? Grabs her. When she just outs his nickname right there. Oh, that show's great. Man, it's so good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I say that because, like, somebody's going to die. Like, before the show's over, I could see.
I mean, who is it, though? Is it Tom? Is it Greg?
Both. In some awful joke of an accident.
He falls on some Greg shells.
You can't make a Tomlet without breaking a few Gregs.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I think that's probably good for this week. So we'll be back next week, I think, hopefully, with some more Master of Unlocking podcasts. We'll see you next week.